Hello guys, in this video we are going to learn that how you can work with Excel with few awesome Excel tips. So what we are going to do here, we are going to learn that how you can clean your data in Excel. This is a productivity tip and this is going to help you to save a lot of time.
Before I move forward, I request you to please subscribe my channel by clicking on this button and click on this bell icon to get all the notifications from me. Let's continue.
So on my screen, I'm going to explain different 10 examples. So first is the trim example. Okay, so in this example, what I'm going to tell you that how you can delete the extra spaces from the cells. So in this cell you can see David Jackson, okay, but if you go into the edit mode and you go and check between David and Jackson, there are two spaces, okay. So to remove these extra spaces, I'm going to tell you the formula. And in the second cell you can see that there is a trailing space, and at this you can see that there is a space at the beginning, okay. So what I can do to remove these spaces, I need to write trim formula, then I need to open the bracket and I need to select the cell, okay, or you can write the text directly, but because whenever we trimming the cell, this is obvious that we select the cell reference, okay. So I selected this cell reference and I'm clicking OK, and here you can see David Jackson, okay, and I can scroll this formula by pressing Ctrl D, and now you can see that it has removed the extra spaces. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this, I'm going to paste it here with the paste special and values, okay, and I click OK. Once I do that, I can remove this and I can see that my data is cleared, okay. So that is the first example. Now what I'm going to tell you that how you can remove or how you can specify the blank cells with some specified text. So in this data you can see there are few cells where I can see the blanks. So what I need to do, I need to select this data, then I need to press Ctrl G, or what you can do, you can go to the home option and here you need to select find and select, and under this you can see go to spatial, okay. You need to select go to spatial, or you can press Ctrl G. Once you press Ctrl G, you will be seeing this spatial option. You need to select spatial, and here you need to select blanks. Once you select blanks, you need to click OK. And once you do that, you can see that all the blank cells have been highlighted. Only the first cell is showing in the white cell, but you can see that it is highlighted, okay, and it means that it is active cell. So here you are going to write something like not available, and then you need to press Ctrl Enter, and once you do that, you can see all the blank cells have been filled with that not available. So that is how you can work with blank cells and rows. Now I'm going to explain to you that how you can convert text formatted numbers into numbers. So on my screen that you can see, this is in the accounting format, but this is showing me some kind of error, okay, and when I select another cell, it shows me text. So there are certain chances, or there are some instances when you see that your numbers are not working fine, and when you work with the formulas, they might not be giving the proper results. So in that case, what you need to do, you need to select the entire column and then go in the formatting, and you can see that it is showing me custom. When I select this, I can select numbers, so it standardizes entire column, okay. But you can see it is still showing me error in one of the cell. So this has been converted into number. Earlier it was in the text, but this 2159 is still in the text format, okay. So it is showing me error. So let me undo this. So that is the first trick to convert text into numbers, but I am going to tell you that the master trick, that how you can convert entire range without selecting the format. So what you need to do, you need to select a blank cell and type 1 there. Once you type 1 and copy this one number and select all the number field data, and then right click, paste spatial, and under this paste spatial, what you need to do, you need to multiply the number, okay. So the 1 is in the number, these might be in the text. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply this 1 to all these numbers, and then it will automatically convert it into numbers, and then I press OK. And once I do that, I can see that it is converted into the numbers, and then I can select any format which I wanted to do. Okay, so that is one master trick you can follow, and you can remove this one. There is no need to keep this, and you can again put borders, Now we are going to learn that how you can remove duplicate cells. So there are two ways to do this. So one is that you select the entire data and you go to conditional formatting, you select highlight cells rules, and under that you need to select duplicate values. And once you do that, it will be showing this pop-up, and under this you need to select duplicate format cells that contain. So if you want to highlight the cells which are duplicated, you can select duplicated, and if you want to show only those cells which are unique and you want to highlight only those unique cells, you can select unique. Okay, so remove this, select duplicate, and I will keep the format as it is, light red fill with dark red text, and then click OK. And then you can see that it has highlighted all the duplicated cells. And then you can play with the filters, and you can delete the rows which you want to delete, okay, basis on the column header. Let me undo this. Now I'm going to tell you that how you can delete the duplicate rows. Okay, so the method is you select the data, you go to data, and under this data you will be seeing this option. So right now I'm using Office 365. So please be careful while using your Excel. If your Excel is like Excel 2007 and a newer version, you will find this option. Right now you might be seeing the icon here. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to go under data, and under data you will be seeing remove duplicate option. Okay, so this will be look like this. You need to select the remove duplicate, or if you are using the previous version, you will be seeing clearly remove duplicate under the data tools. So what you need to do, you need to select this remove duplicate, and once you do that, you will be seeing this window. So right now it has selected all the headers. So what you need to make sure that you select this my data has headers, because in this data I have headers. Okay, I'm selecting headers, and these are the columns. Basis on that I can delete the duplicate values. So see, if you select all these headers, it means that it will delete only the unique row data. So let me click OK. So it says that no duplicate values found. So what does it mean? So if you see Kathy is repeated twice. So but here you can see the numbers are different, 2159, 2158. Okay, so it does not make this row unique. So in that case, if you want to delete these kind of data, so what you need to do, you need to select this entire data, go back and select the remove duplicates, and just select the column header. Basis on that you want to highlight the or delete the duplicates. So sales rep you can select and then click OK. Okay, so that is how you can work with remove duplicate cells. Now I'm going to tell you that how you can highlight these cells which contain errors. So in this data you can see there are two cells which is showing me error. I can easily highlight these, okay, but if your data is big enough, okay, you will not be able to highlight the cells which has error one by one. So in that case, what you can do, just select the entire data, and once you select the entire data, go back to home, conditional formatting, and here you need to select new rules and format only cell that contain. You need to select this option, and under that you will be seeing format only cells with errors. Okay, so errors I have selected. Then I need to specify the formatting. I can go under fill, and in this fill I can select like red for an example, and I click OK, and you can see that it has highlighted those red cells. Okay, so that is how you can highlight these cells which contain errors. Now I'm going to explain you that how you can use most used text function in this file. So lower, upper, proper, these are the functions. Okay, so you can see that right now I have listed these sales rep names, but it is not formatted correctly, or you can say it is not standardized. So what I can do, I can use some formulas to standardize all the sales rep names. So there are three ways to do this. First is the lower method. So you put equal to sign, then lower formula, and then this bracket, and you need to select the cell which you want to like put into the lowercase, and you press enter, and you copy this formula and apply onto the other cells, and you can see all the cell names have been converted into lowercase. Okay, and then you can use special value and you can convert these into values. Okay. Now what we are going to do, we are going to like convert these names into the uppercase. So you need to write upper and then select the text and then press enter. and then you copy this and apply onto the other cells, and now you can see all the names have been converted into uppercase. Okay, and if you want to use proper, you use proper and then select the cell name and then press enter. It is the most used function like proper, because it converts only the first alphabet in the name as capital, okay, and keep other alphabets in lowercase. So that is how you can use that. But now I'm going to explain you one thing, like you can see in the polcrump, there are two spaces. So I can use like trim formula, and I can combine these two formulas to convert these cells properly. So I use trim and then copy it and then paste it onto the cells, and it gives me the correct picture. So what I would suggest, whenever you are working with big data sizes and you are converting names into lowercase, uppercase or proper case, you should use trim, because it removes the extra spaces. Okay. Now I'm going to explain that how you can put the names, or how you can use the text to column feature in an Excel file. So what exactly text to column feature does? So you can see that I have these employee details in one cell, but suppose if I want to like bifurcate these each details onto different cells under the headers, okay, like if I see these employee details and I can see the format, these employee details are mentioned like Brian Morrison, that is name, information technology, that is department, manager is position, Australia is country, and I have these 4 headers. Okay, so these all data in the same format, and if I want to split these all names into the different headers, so how I can do that? I just need to select this data. I need to go to data, and here I can see text to column, and once I press text to column, I can see this window, and on the top I can see there are 3 steps which I need to follow. First is the like I need to define whether my data is delimited or some kind of fixed width. So I do not have fixed width here because my names are in a different size. Okay, so there are 10 to 15 letters, and here you can see 9 letters. So my width is not same for all these cells. So what I will be using, delimited. Okay, and once I click on delimited, I will go to next, and here I will see different delimiters. So these are tab, semicolon, comma, space, other. So you can see that every value is separated by comma. Okay, so what I need to do, I need to untick this, I need to select comma, and once I do that, at bottom I can see that it has separated all the values in different headers. Okay, so then I can press next, and I do not need to do anything here, and I can click finish, and once I do that, I can see that it has converted all the names, like it has separated all the values into the different headers, and I can copy this, I can paste it here, and I can see employee names are mentioned correctly, department mentioned correctly, positions is correct, and country is also correct. Okay, but I can see that there are some spaces at the beginning. The reason is because my values were showing me some spaces after comma. So what I can do, I can just use trim formula and I can correct it. Okay, like I have shown you in my previous example. So that is how you can use text to column option. Now I'm going to tell you that how you can correct these spellings in an Excel file. So in any Microsoft application, if you are using, and if you want to correct these spellings, and because see, sometimes we type very fast and there could be chances that we do not write correctly. So in that case, what you need to do, you just press F7 key. And once you press F7, it will show you this box. Do you want to continue checking at the beginning of the sheet? So it says yes. Okay. And from there, you can see country. Okay. It is mentioned like country. So I can change it, or I can change all. So wherever Excel finds this word, it will change that word into country. Okay. So I can press change all, and I can like profile, I can change all. I can keep pressing these buttons and I can do that. Okay. Let me undo this. And when I press F7, okay, and I press this yes, I can see the dictionary language. So if you want to use any other dictionary, you can just go here and there and just correct it as you want. So right now I'm using English as per the United States, and I'm changing all, and I can keep pressing, and then spell check complete, you are good to go. So then you can send your file to anyone. So that is how you can do the spell check. Now I'm going to explain you that how you can delete the formats. So on my screen, you can see that the data is like this, and there is a different formatting, like this is in yellow, this is in different colors. So what I need to do if I want to standardize this entire data, so what I can do, I can go to this home option, and under this home option I can see this eraser icon. Okay, and if you are using previous version, you can see clear menu there, okay, under editing, and then you need to press this, and here you can see clear all. So if you want to clear all the data, you can clear all. So it will delete all the data and it will convert the data in the in this format. If you click clear formats, it will only clear the formats. If you press clear contents, it will clear the content but not the formatting. So if you press this, okay, and if you press clear comments and notes, so suppose sometimes we insert comments, and when we send that file to somebody, we want to delete the comment, so you can use this option, clear comments and notes. And if you want to clear hyperlinks, you can use this clear hyperlinks. So I'm going to use like clear formats, and once I press that, you can see entire data is cleared, okay, and I can like put border, and on the top these are the headers. I can use any other color, okay. So that is how you can clear the formatting. Hope you like this. Now we are going to learn this last method to clean your data like a pro. So what you need to do, you see this data and I can see these errors, okay. The reason is because when I go into the edit mode, I can see that it has selected the C column, okay, and that C column is like containing NA, okay. So I should either replace this NA with some kind of number, or I can replace it with 0, and I can keep it blank. So what I need to do, I need to press Ctrl H, and if I press Ctrl H, I can see this window. If you want to go from the menu option, you can go under home, and then here find and select, go to this replace, and you can see this, okay, and replace with. You need to type NA. Let me keep it blank. So I'm going to replace that NA with a blank cell. So I press replace all, okay, and I can see that it has calculated the cost. So that is first method. Second method, so suppose if I want to change the cell reference, okay, I can see that my formula is linked to C2 cell, and if I want to like convert this C2 cell to D2 cell, and I want to apply this onto all the cells, okay, where this formula is applied. So how I can do that, I can just press Ctrl H, and I press like equal to C, and then I can press equal to D. So I'm finding equal to C, okay, like this equal to C, and replace with is equal to D. Okay, and I press replace all, and I press enter. Now it says all done. We made 4 replacements. So that is how you can change the cell reference for some of the formula, because sometimes it becomes difficult to change the cell reference in a formula one by one. You don't want to edit the formula, you just want to change the cell reference, so you can use this method. Okay, so now second is this method. You can see that the names are mentioned with the employee details, but it is with the line break. What do I mean with line break? I can see that my name is mentioned at the top, then I can see that someone has pressed enter, and then it is showing me information technology, then manager Australia in a different line. So it means that this is the line break. So how I can remove all the line break and I can bring it into the one line? I just press Ctrl H, and here what I need to do, I need to press Ctrl J, okay. It will show me the blinking dot, and then I need to remove this replace with like 1 space, okay. I just press 1 space here, and then I press replace all. Now you can see that it has removed all the line breaks, okay, and now I can go back, I can remove the wrap text, okay. So that is how I can clean my data. Now I'm going to explain you that how you can replace the formatting. So you can see on the top I have this black formatting, okay, and I want to change it to some other color like blue. So how I can do that, I press Ctrl J, and I can click options, and here just remove everything, remove this blinking dot. I do not need to keep anything here, I just need to select the formatting which I want to find. Like I want to find this black formatting with this white font, and click OK, and it is like this, okay. And I want to replace it with blue formatting, okay, and I can select the font color also like with white color, and I can click OK. So that will be the new format, okay. So once I do that, I will be seeing this option that I'm going to replace this black background with white font, and with this blue background with white font, okay, and I'm pressing replace all. And once I do that, you can see on the top the headers have been replaced, Okay, so that is how you can replace the formattings. Okay, now I'm going to explain you the last method, how you can use the find and replace to clean your data. So in this data you can see that the countries are mentioned in the brackets, and if something is mentioned in the bracket, what I can do, I want to remove this thing, so I can use the wild characters also. So I press Ctrl J. Let me clean this formatting, clear replace format, and here I just need to put this bracket sign, then this open bracket, star sign, then close bracket, and I just press replace all. So I can see that it has replaced all the values which were in the brackets and removed it with the blanks. Okay, so that is how you can use wild characters to clean your data. Hope you liked this video. If you want to watch more, please do subscribe and do share this video with your friends, and just check out the description section to find out more information. See you soon. Bye bye.